here with Elliot Nichols, and I'm Megan Shaver. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He's an artist.
Yes.
He goes by Ade. Can you just tell us a little bit
about Ade?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody asks me that. Ade is my middle name. It's not like a made-up name or anything like that. My grandmother named me that. And so my name is Elliot Ade Nichols. It's Swahili. In African, it means royalty. So, and at first I didn't even like it. I didn't want anybody to know about my middle name at all. But I guess when I got older, it grew on me. And so at one point, when I started focusing more on writing songs, I was like, well, maybe I could have sort of an alias or something like that. And I just went with Ade. So it kind of stuck. Had a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's a very unique name. So yeah, I was looking through your Facebook and your Twitter and going through all your music, and I saw some videos on there that you went to Washington and actually performed at the Hampton Theater.
No. Howard
Theater.
Yeah.
Sorry, Howard Theater.
It was a slew of other celebrities that were in the room though.
Yeah.
Ashton Martin sponsored it, Hennessy sponsored it, Breitling Watches sponsored it, comedians, Boris Kojo, Angela Bassett, Elvira,
That's amazing.
Patti LaBelle, Wayne Brady. It was crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
It was really nice.
What did you perform? What song?
I performed Sam Cooke's A Change's Gonna Come, and it was a really good fitting for that event because it was Barack's inaugural the next day actually, and it was just fitting. Change is Gonna Come, African American president, another term, great change. His campaign was about change, so it was all good.
Yeah. So how'd you actually get that gig? That's really cool. A lot of artists don't even perform.
Right. Those type of situations are either based upon the type of talent you have, where the people organically know that you have a real talent and you really can sing, and and your stuff isn't just studio work. That situation was a combination of the who you know and my talent at the situation in that situation. A guy named True, who owned a few strip clubs and restaurants in DC. He's a Caucasian guy, but if you close your eyes and listen to him, you would swear you would think he was black. He's a really good guy. And a guy named Jay. They call him Jay Swole because he's really, really built. And he was my trainer at the time when I was living in DC.
Fit.
Yeah, so this situation, kind of built up because it wasn't just a situation I flew up there. I was living in, Maryland at the time.
That's nice.
They did business together. I met Jay Swole. We trained. He really loved my voice. We linked up with True. It was just on from there because it was their event. It was True's event, and it was just crazy. It was just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Were you excited? Were you scared?
I was like excited and nervous and because it was what it's because it meant much more than just a performance because of Barack and his presidency.
Yeah, I'm coming from Louisville.
And then going from Louisville, and I'm up in DC, and it's there's nothing more important right now.
Yeah.
At least in that, when that was going on. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I bet. So I actually listened to a couple of your songs on your website.
Boom.
So you kind of sound like a little Usher, 90s R&B music.
That's really good that you said that. That's
Where's that coming from?
It comes from just just a variety of different music that I hear that I like. That's why I really never have favorites because naturally I'm indecisive from what I'm going to wear to what I eat to what's good and blah blah blah. So I never have a favorite of what I like to listen to, but I just like what I like, and certain stuff sticks to me because I feel like my talent is almost like a board of Velcro, and just whatever's good is just stays in plain, and I just try to fill it up with just good material and stuff that will last and have longevity. Usher's definitely a big inspiration.
Yeah.
In the 90s, it's a lot of people. I could go on with the list, but
yeah. So for people that didn't know, Elliot and I went to choir together
man.
at Ballard High School, and that's how I found out he could
Man.
sing. So, what have you
Really good
done
friends.
since, I guess, high
Since
school?
high
What
school?
cool things have you done with the music industry?
I've made money off the music industry, so that is always good. That's always fun
Yeah.
to actually live and, you know, be able to, you know, fluctuate in the business side of it. Because a lot of people just do it and don't really, you know, get to, you know, have that. The networking that goes on is just so ecstatic. It's so, you know, invigorating. It just it gives you energy because the people that you meet and the talent that you run into. Of course, I got to travel a lot when I left because I felt a rebellion as far as, you know, all my other friends were going to school and being successful and, you know, as far as higher education, and that is extremely okay. You know what I mean? And that is definitely okay. But there was a point where I wasn't disciplined enough to challenge my passion. And you know, stick to the, you know, more core things in life, such as higher education. So I went with my music and I trusted it, and it worked out for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and that's okay. And, you know, I just, like, you know, I paralleled myself, and I just said, you know, as long as I'm, you know, doing what I can do, and, you know, being successful and keep myself afloat. But it's not just, you know, mundane progress. You know, I try to make epic steps. You know what I mean? You know, in things that I do, and people that I meet. And so when I meet back up with my friends who now have a blog site and works for the main newspaper company in my city, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, I can talk about this too, and not just say, yeah, I've been working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hard work
Just
pays
try.
off.
You're right. Hard work pays off. So traveling, meeting crazy people, working in really nice studios. You know what I mean? And this is a part of the networking thing. Like, I can call my friends and say, hey, like, this is a situation that's good, and this is all networking. This is all good. You know what I mean? And, you know, stuff like that. And that's what I live for. So really, to answer your question, making money from the business, networking strategically and thoroughly, and just, I don't know,
Working hard. Working every day.
You know what I mean?
Sitting in the studio.
Yeah, making it happen, because I really like to do this stuff.
So I'm curious. I know people want to listen to you sing, so you have to sing on camera for us right now.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's definitely okay.
I was listening to what is
Let me drink
it?
some water. Go ahead.
I forget. Turn Off the Lights, your remix.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that song a lot.
It's Patronus chasing dudes while you at that club. I know you'd never had love, but why you going act up? Yeah, that's a song I just recorded. It's called Karma. That was actually a little bit of the first verse, called Karma. About how it's just crazy how in the past where you've done someone wrong, and now you're in a situation where it's just silly and you don't know how to get out of it. You're in love and you're out of love, but you want to leave, blah, blah, blah. Everybody said that.
Everyone.
So, yeah. And that was a song I did with my Slowbucks family in New York. Shout out to, you know, SBOE and all those other people.
So, where can we hear your music? What's coming on? What are you doing for the future?
My music is on ReverbNation.com/Ade, or just search Ade in general in Google, and anything pop up. My YouTube is Love Ade 11, LOVEADE 11. Videos of me singing. But you can really catch up with me on Instagram. You'll know what's really present, what's really going on at Ade Music 502. So that's ADE Music 502. And a lot of my stuff and who I deal with and the music I do. I post little snippets and stuff and links to where you can find new stuff at on my Instagram as well.
Do you do a lot of things in Louisville, or is it outside of Louisville?
Right now, because I am at school at Simmons College of Kentucky, I do a lot of stuff from here, so I have to travel. I have to like go out, and a lot of stuff is digital and sending files and receiving files. And then when it's really tough or you need that really organic feel, then we fly out to the studios and then you know be there and you know try to get the real energy capture as much real energy as you can.
You heard it here first. Again, I'm Megan Shaver. This is
Ade.
Ade.
Oh yeah, Ade.
Thanks for watching.
Bill Barker, aka Not Nice from Time G. Been an East Side team. Scarborough team from Time G. Been above the team them from Time G. So I don't know what's wrong either way.